All right. Even though I'm not here, I still expect you guys to be checking with your pen as we go along. All right, so if Mrs. Holland is making trail mix, there's 5 classes, and she needs 1/3 a cup of chocolate chips. So the equation can be written like this: 1/3 times 5 classes. Or if we think of repeated addition, it would be 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3. So over here, I see that option, and I see this option. But what do I need to do? I need to look at all the options. This one is not saying the same thing. This one is not saying the same thing. Does 3/3 plus 2/3 equal the same thing that we would get over here? Yes, because we'd be getting 5/3. Okay, and over here, we'd be getting 5/3. Sorry, okay. Put these fractions in order from smallest to largest. I've circled the fractions. We call these fractions that are what? Say it if you know it. Greater than 1. All right, so I know those are going to be over here. If I even want to think about them right now, this is almost 2 wholes. Okay, if it was 10 out of 5, it'd be 2 wholes. So that's going to be the biggest one over here. In fact, it's important that you know how to write that as what we call a mixed number. So this is the same thing as 1. And if I take 1 whole away, like minus 5/5, I have 4/5 left. So that equals 1 4/5. 3/2 is the same, we've done this one, as 1 1/2, okay, because I'm taking 2 out of 2 away. Oh, I messed mine up there, 1 1/2. So I've done that one, I've done that one. Now, are these two bigger or smaller than 1/2? I know this one's smaller because the denominator is bigger and then the numerators are the same. But this one is close to 1/2 because 4/8 would equal 1/2. So that means this is a little bit less. So if 1/2 goes here, 3/8 would go here, and that means this one would be 1/6. Now, how would you double check that? I quickly went along and did it. You could use equivalent fractions like I did. You can make them, see if it's close to 1/2. Landmark fractions. You could also draw the pictures if you needed to double check. True or false? 1 1/2 plus 1/2 equals 1. That's true. Down here, I can't add these unless they have common denominators. So what I did is I said 1/8 is the same as 2/16. Because if I multiply by 2 over 2, I'm going to get 1 times 2 is 2, 8 times 2 is 16. So 2/16 and 2/16 would actually equal 4/16, so this is false. This one is true. Look at the picture. 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 1 whole. And this one is false because if I do the do-do rule and I'd say times 2 over 2, 1 times 2 is 2, 4 times 2 is 8. So this fraction would equal 2/8, not 4/8. Now, these are just definitions you should know. If you don't, hopefully you look them up. Prime number, a number with only 2 factors, 1 and itself. Like 3 or 7 are prime numbers. Square numbers are numbers we get after multiplying a number by itself. So 4 times 4 is 16. So 16 is a square number. What else? 3 times 3 is 9. So 9 is a square number. A number could be square and it could also be a composite number. See that? 2 times 2 is 4. 4 is also composite because composites are numbers with more than 2 factors. My example is 6.